Hello, my name is Elevic. This is my after the challenge testimonial for the 60-day P-Memory Challenge. Well, after 2 months of hard work, I'm happy to say I'm through and done with all 59 lessons of the P-Memory course. Indeed, this challenge is one of the most difficult but rewarding tasks I've ever done in my life because it is life-changing. This means that I could never go back to the same old person who was not confident with his memory prior to learning the techniques of the School of Phenomenal Memory. And my only regret was I wasn't aware of P-memory during my teen years because P-memory would have been too useful in school. And as much as I want to follow law number 30 of the 48 laws of power, that I ought to make my accomplishments seem effortless, I don't want to pretend that it was easy. There were times when I hit a roadblock that I was tempted to quit the challenge, but every time I wanted to give up, I rested a bit, then bounced back by reminding myself of the long-term purpose I set for myself by going through with the P-Memory program. Speaking of the 48 laws of power, my favorite lessons involve memorizing the concepts contained in the books 48 Laws of Power and How to Win Friends and Influence People. When you've been doing personal development for quite some time, these books are likely included in someone's list of recommended books to read. Prior to P-Memory, I would have just read through such books and hoped for the best that any useful information would stick. Upon memorizing these books, I realized my method of learning was very inefficient because so much of the good points are not remembered. By intentionally memorizing all important and useful points, I'll be able to use them when needed. And, well, that's great, isn't it? And I also realized that a lot of people in personal development are like running endlessly in a treadmill, looking for the latest self-help bestseller to read. And when they do that, there's practically no improvement at all. You're trying to read new material which you're not likely to remember while you haven't implemented the ideas of the previous book you've read. To me, I think that the best thing to do is to go through the entire P-Memory program, select 5 to 10 self-help books, memorize these, then implement the ideas. As Ruslan said in one of his newsletters, a phenomenal memory is the foundation of self-improvement. Now, I'm not saying that I can just go to a library and memorize entire shelves of books. I know there's a lot of work for me to do before I could say that I'm a true master of P-memory. In other words, finishing the 59 lessons of P-memory is just the beginning. Nevertheless, going through P-memory is one of the best investments of my time and money. And having said that, I thank all the people involved with P-memory, Ruslan and the other instructors, as well as the friends I've met in the P-memory forums. You've all made my journey worthwhile. And again, I say, thank you all. This is Alvic. Goodbye.